Hey guys, it's me, Pt.2, and this is part 2 to the DS information. I don't know if it's going to be the freaking title up there. What I'm looking at so far is just a whole line stream of games. And I just basically wanted to sum everything up and give a little bit more detail about the 3DS. I'm seeing like Ubisoft anyways, reveals driver and Splinter Cell for the 3DS. I see a brand new Zelda game, which is Ocarina of Time rehashed. I see a new Dead or Alive Different Dimensions trailer for the 3DS. I see Super Monkey Ball 3DS. I see Tales of game. I see a Tales of game for the 3DS, which is Tales of the Abyss. I'm seeing a lot of support for the 3DS, and I think this is what the Wii should have got in the first place. Well, the Wii had a lot of support for their games. They had tons of third-party publishers trying to step in, like Suda51 with Grasshopper and all that stuff, and the people from Dead Space try to step in. Capcom try to throw in the Resident Evil games as well as Tatsunoko versus Capcom. What else? Who else try to step in to help out Nintendo? The people, Sega, which try to create the Conduit, and along with High Voltage Software, they're creating a new game. I don't even know if that game is still coming out. I forgot. What is the name of that game? You guys help me out if I don't remember this right now. What is the new game that is coming out from High Voltage Software? Like, I'm trying to remember what the name of this game is. Like a Left 4 Dead for Wii. Oh, the Grinder. We all freaking forgot about that game. Like, seriously, I don't even know why it was such a delay. You know the graphics won't look all top notch. Where the hell is that game, man? Like, the Grinder? Like, seriously, like, where is the Grinder, man? Like, it was officially for the Wii. I made a Grinder video that's still getting, like, random comments from out of nowhere. I don't even know why that video is still getting comments on. Like, nobody's even talking about the game right now. They talking about the Xbox 360 and the PS3 is supposed to get the Grinder. So I'm like, I don't get it anymore. Like, the game just needs to end. Like, they say it's supposed to be coming out this October. And like, freaking, I seen no new trailers for this thing. They said it was supposed to be coming out October, like 2010, or was it 2011? Can you guys inform me, please? This is supposed to be the Left 4 Dead for Wii. Everybody was freaking amped when High Voltage Software was giving out all of these titles, as far as the Conduit and Gladiator AD, which freaking fails. I don't even know if the game is out. That's how bad it is. And the Grinder, which is like a hit or miss. I don't even know where the freak that game is. I haven't even seen any new trailers. I haven't even bothered to type up new trailers. I thought it was going to be cool to see a Left 4 Dead for the Wii. You know, the Wii really doesn't stand out when it comes to third-party publishers. They always get the short end of the deal. And I think what the 3DS is trying to do, they actually said this. They said that, I wanna find it. They actually said that they were trying to give the 3DS a chance, and they was trying to make up for the flaws that the Wii didn't have, because the Wii didn't have really that much support. Or, I mean, they had a lot of support for third-party publishers, but it's just that the people, like the gamers like us, wasn't buying it enough to even give them the support to buy the games. And it's so freaking crazy. I'm sitting up here trying to actually find it. But the Grinder, man, like, seriously. And then they pushed up the Conduit too. They just, I mean, I hope that the game, it will be a success, because as you know, I do have Conduit 1. This game was fun, but as soon as hackers started getting in and everything started going haywire. That's when people start getting offline. I don't even know if people are still on the server. That's how bad it is right now. For the Conduit, but I love the Conduit gameplay, and if they could just fix the servers and clean stuff up, then it would be a better game. So I'm hoping that the Conduit next year will do that. And with the 3DS, like I was saying, let me get back to the 3DS. A lot of third-party publishers are trying to seek this as a new opportunity. And let me just say, the graphics are just on par with the Wii. It's just ridiculous how the graphics look. They look amazing. If you've seen Kick Icarus ducking and weaving and dodging through those freaking laser beams or whatever the heck they shooting out of that castle or whatever. I said castle. It's probably not even a castle. It's probably like a little haunted house. Look at me. Again, a haunted house. What the crap? But anyways, like when he weaving and all that stuff, that was just amazing. And it probably actually looks better in person because I don't have a HD laptop. I don't know what it looks like. I always see the 3DS on an HD laptop, and I mean not this, but on my iPod Touch, I don't ever see the 3DS in my hands. The closest I ever seen the best looking for the 3DS was on TV, and I thought when I first seen that, I thought it was actually a trailer for the Wii. I didn't even think it was gonna look like that. I actually thought it was either a trailer for the Wii or a trailer for the game that was going to come out, and then the graphics was going to be reduced. That's what I was thinking that it was going to do. And people think that Nintendo just sucks so bad with the graphics or whatever, and they should just give up and go to Wii 2. I actually think that they shouldn't go and just rush out into Wii 2 because there are so many new ideas that Nintendo could create with the Nintendo Wii that has not even been done. It hasn't even been tapped into its full potential yet for the Nintendo Wii. It hasn't even been tapped in fully for it to even be announced a dead console. Basically, they still haven't done a vitality sensor. They haven't even fully utilized the dual layer disc. I can't even get it out, the dual layer disc, and that's basically what Metroid and Super Smash Bros. Used. They used the dual layer disc to make their graphics look good, and not a lot of publishers are doing the dual layer disc, which is pretty freaking crazy. I think the Wii's just haven't been tapped into its full potential, and I think with the 3DS, it's going to be a huge success because it's going to be tapped into its full potential. I think developers are going to collaborate and collaborate together to make a lot of new games for this thing, because I seen a trailer, and I think I'm going to post it up down here. I seen a good trailer, this guy laid a Nintendo card. It said Nintendo and it had a question mark block from Mario Brothers. And he took his 3DS. Let me pretend like my laptop's a 3DS. He took his 3DS. Let me stop. Put it over the card. He was holding it from this distance. It was down here somewhere. And he was holding it from this distance. The card actually rose up with this little thing wherever that had a target on it, and she was sitting up there shooting it. It was not a he, it was a she was sitting up there shooting at it, and a monster was coming out of it and everything. She's still shooting at it. So that's another feature of the 3DS that I forgot to say. They said they were going to have real life environments, and then you could put it on your 3DS. Well, you're gonna have a real life environment. You have your 3DS, and say if I was looking at the ground with the 3DS, you could probably turn it into lava and then start doing something with it, or try to jump over it or something goofy like that. That's what I think is so cool about it. It's very innovative, and I like what the Wii is trying to do as far as motion control and the innovative style for gaming. They are setting the bar right now. And everybody hearing about the Pt.2 and all of these rumors. Listen, you guys, if they not having 3D, they ain't gonna have the better graphics. They're just lagging behind, because like I said, when Sony releases something, it's really not a big deal. As far as like when they bring out this new PSP2, they say it was just gonna have the features of touch and what else they said? It was gonna have the features of touch on the screen or whatever. As far as talking on the phone, which you could already use Skype on your PSP. If you guys didn't know that, you could already talk on the phone with your PSP. So I'm guessing people are going to be going. It's going to be a freaking PSP store, or Sony store. You go in there and freaking add minutes to your PSP and freaking get free texting on your PSP. Nobody cares about that. See what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that. And they think Sony is so beast when they tend to lose track of what gaming is. You get what I'm saying? I love Sony. You guys notice I did play Final Fantasy and all of these other, some of the crappy games. I'm planning on getting Heavy Rain next for eBay. But like, I do like Sony. It's just that when they come out with something, they just don't surprise anybody with nothing. Like that like the PS3 coming out with the Move. We don't know how much of a success it is. I heard that it's actually better than the Wii Motion Plus. And like, I'm like, who cares? But if you don't have the games to back it up, or nobody's paying attention to it, like, it wasn't a huge success. And that's why a lot of people were saying that the Kinect was actually going to do better than the PS3 Sony Move. You know, they say it was going to do better because the marketing for it is poor, and it is. The Sony, here we are, what is it? October the 2nd, and we barely even see commercials for this Sony Move. It's just ridiculous. No commercials hardly for Sony Move. I mean, the Kinect hasn't even came out yet, and we already getting buzz about that on like the Today Show and stuff. Like, as soon as like they announced it at freaking E3, they were already talking about it. They were already talking about the Kinect on the Today Show, and it hadn't even came out. You had a person freaking demoing the dang thing on the screen. So all I'm saying is that the 3DS is going to be a huge success. It's going to sell a lot. A lot of people are saying, oh, the price is blah, 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 blah. When the price probably either going to be $250 or what the heck? Let's say it's $300. What's the big deal there? I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to feel like a console in your hands. And if I'm already involved with my DS, like if I'm already inside the screen right now, like, oh my gosh, this is a fun game. Just imagine what the 3DS could do. With a wider screen, a 3D little thing, and they said it looks totally different when it's in front of your eyes, so, you know what I'm saying? That's one up Nintendo. But, I was rambling on, maybe rant and rave, and maybe even got off topic a little bit, but I just wanted to voice my opinion on a 3DS. And I finally got a light in this room. That's only because I brought the lamp up here. I can't really do my videos like this all the time. I'm gonna have to find time to actually do it like this. I feel comfortable talking this way now that I'm sitting in a chair and I got a light in my face. It's kind of blinding me. Actually, probably glaring up my glasses for the whole video, but I don't care. With that said, Pt.2 out. Visit my chat site, which is www.kcsite.weebly.com. There are gamers there. There's a forum there. We actually got a new banner like a couple of weeks ago. Thanks to Tennis for putting up the new banner. But with that said, Pt.2 out. I will see you guys later, and I will make more vids. Peace.